is your land.
Come seek an adventure at the old pirates, eh?
Make the jump to light speed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I always find it interesting how long the line is at City Hall when there's so many different places to get those services around the park.
Yeah. I guess people just accustomed to just going to City Hall.
Yeah. Do you know which Main Street vehicle they only have one of?
No, which one?
So I think there's at least 2 omnibuses, if not 3. There's 2 horse-pulled trolleys, but there's only 1 fire engine.
Really?
Yeah, period. So every time you see the fire engine, like at the Sugar Bowl or whatever it is, it's that same fire engine always.
Yeah, I know they had the omnibus over at, I think when they had the Pride Parade a couple of months ago. So it must be one of the buses.
How old were you when you first started coming to Disneyland?
I would say 5.
5 years old?
5 years old, long as that's about the earliest I can remember.
Which, not to age you on the screen, but what year does that put it?
That would be 1981.
81.
81.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. So you've seen a lot of Disney. Right?
Yeah, I remember the parking lot, number 1, coming and driving into the parking lot.
And hey walking. Guys, we got the Dapper Dans singing some Grim Grinning Ghosts.
Did you see they were serenading Dick Van Dyke the other day? Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, he was in this little wheelchair and he was sitting there and they were singing to him.
Oh no, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke. Yeah, that's so cool. 96 years old. Probably could still dance me.
He probably is.
Under a rug or whatever.
Yeah.
It's crowded today, but I still feel like it's a nice chill attitude.
Yeah, it is. It's not, the lines are like not bad at all so far. I think the longest of space is 20 minutes.
And we've been here, it's a Friday, everybody. It's Friday the 27th.
Yes.
So we've been here for the past couple days, and during the weekdays, it's been like 2/3 less crowded at this point.
Yeah.
We've been walking on rides all week.
That's good.
Yeah.
Finally, it seems like people are actually going back to school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For a moment, I was thinking the school still exists. Not of kids you see out here, where everybody's got the little home school or the charter schools and stuff like that, with different schedules.
If you're a first timer at Disneyland, folks, we're gonna walk through all of the lands here today. We just walked through Main Street USA, which is my favorite land in Disneyland.
And here comes one of my favorite things, the marching band. I like to follow the marching band around.
Main Street USA for me, it's like set in like the 1890s, and it's just really charming. I really like it. I have a different favorite land for sure over at DCA. And
what's your
favorite? It might be my all-time favorite, but I don't know
which one is that?
much better than Cars Land. Cars Land is just so well designed.
Oh yeah.
So they've got jack-o'-lanterns here for every single land. One representing every single land.
Yeah.
And then normally, as you may know, they have little statues of characters. What land do you want to go to first, Damien?
We can start clockwise, which is
Adventureland?
yeah, and come back around.
You don't even know what.
And we could probably hit services over there by the mansion.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
Get the whole castle.
All right, we walk the circle. I feel like Adventureland, especially in the morning, like that's the land I want to go to first.
Yeah, because it's really, really congested.
It does.
Knock out Indy. Especially this time of year, you want to get through Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Yeah, it seems like Haunted Mansion Holiday makes that ride more popular overall. There's just as many people who say they prefer Haunted Mansion, but the lines always seem to shoot way up.
Yeah.
I love it. No matter when you come, there's always some flower blooming in Southern California. When's the last time you went and visited Jose?
It's been a minute since I visited Jose. I think about a couple of months ago.
Yeah. I think I saw him last time I was here, but that was about a month ago. What do you think of the new lantern and the new Adventureland?
That was pretty cool. I never did notice that before.
Are they just gonna leave this
Right here?
this? I mean, they've got to take. Because here's my problem, right? Like, here's this, construction fence.
Yeah.
Here's the main view into Adventureland. It's just framing the construction fence. Used to have that nice fountain.
I'm sure they probably modified it or something, or you can see behind it. Just look, take a look. Oh, they tore it down.
Yeah, that fountain's gone.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna
And I
replace
just
it with
like,
something.
where they got to do something decorative at least, right?
I'm sure they will.
There aren't many windows in Adventureland, but there are some. I know there's a Harper Golf window we can check out. And the Adventureland Bazaar is still one of my favorite shops.
Yeah.
Let's go talk Jungle Cruise. Is that cool?
Yes, that's cool.
A good test here when you're looking at Jungle Cruise on how long the line is if they've got people upstairs or not.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's tight quarters up there. So Tropical Hideaway, former location of the Tahitian Terrace. They used to have like a stage show here, and then it was Aladdin's Oasis.
You know the Easter egg for Aladdin is still here.
Yeah,
Right over there by the
tile
entrance.
entrance
Yeah,
over there. Yeah, it's still here. And the ride portion of Jungle Cruise, I think, is looking fantastic. Last time I was here, I was on the ride with a Jungle Cruise skipper who was doing their first time around with people.
Oh, really? How did that go?
And it was she like flew through the jokes. Like, I mean, it's a hard job. You're like thinking about, you're pretending to steer. You are controlling the forward-backward motion. You got to kind of make sure everybody's being safe, and you got to tell stand-up at the same time. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, and then like she had a trainer who was there, and I posted it on YouTube because it's interesting. And the trainer commented like, "Yeah, you don't get to see that very often. Like, first time out with a skipper."
Yeah, that's gonna be hard in front of the first live crowd.
Yeah, I think that's there's some rides that are more on than others. This is one of them. The coasters, obviously, that's the big time, right? To dispatch at Space Mountain's got to be challenging. But I mean, it's crowded, but look how many tables there are. Like, that's unusual.
Yeah, especially over in ToonTown. I went over there.
We ate at Daisy's the other day. Have you eaten there yet?
Yeah, I had the flop over.
Yeah, that's what we
Pizza's
did.
pretty good.
It was pretty
I actually
good.
had a snack earlier, the donuts.
Oh, I haven't had the donuts
They're
there
tasty.
since they reopened.
Yeah, they're tasty.
Good.
Tiny but tasty.
Tiny but tasty. We have a lunch reservation for Cafe Orleans, all of us. Do you know what you're gonna get?
Possibly the Monte Cristo.
Yeah, I probably will. I think Leander will get the like 3 cheese one. We rode Indiana Jones yesterday and had the perfect ride. I mean, it was so perfect that we only stopped in like the bottom dark section for like a split second.
At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a split second. Like right when we rolled in, all the new projections were going.
Yeah.
We stopped for a split second, went through the like new gate.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
That's good. Did the ball work and everything at the end?
And oh yeah, everything was working.
Good.
I think this ride was doing great, and I always think it's faster than its posted time.
That's pretty much any attraction.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Cause like Big Thunder says 30, it was like 13 minutes.
We ate at Riverbell Terrace again for brunch and
Yeah.
did the breakfast stuff.
This opens in on a 10.
That's right. Look, they've got the water wheel going. I think that's the coolest part.
Right here.
Well, hey, look, you can see a Disney Society of Adventures Explorers and Adventurers little map right there, a little flag.
They were putting up here. Incorporated into it.
Yeah, that's so exciting. And it's nice that like it'll tie into like Trader Sam's
Yeah.
and stuff like that too. But for me, I think the coolest thing is the water wheel.
Yeah.
Like that there's water that's going to be moving around the whole attraction. I think it's just awesome.
How long you think it's the standby to walk through this is gonna be when it opens?
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know how they'll do it, but I mean, I guess they might just keep people flowing.
Flowing, yeah.
You know, 15, if it gets above a half hour, I'll be floored.
Yeah.
And it'll fade faster than other new attractions, I think. But it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I think opening weekend.
Like 2 years ago, coming down here, you almost could pass by it and not know that it was here, except for the trunk out here, because there was so much greenery.
Yeah.
And so much greenery over there in between Pirates and it, and now it's so prominent. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we're moving on to New Orleans Square. Excuse me.
But maybe we should head back.
I think this is such an interesting little spot. I mean, they added this bridge. When did they add this bridge?
I would say in the mid-90s.
In the mid-90s? So you remember being here before this bridge was here.
Yeah, I remember when they were building it.
And it's just always been a bit of a traffic issue ever since New Orleans Square came about. And like you used to be able to just walk directly
into it.
Up the stairs, and now they've got this whole levels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I also really like that they cut down these 2 trees and put in new trees, because you can see the building again. A lot of Disneyland, like the buildings are obscured, which is charming and awesome. But like they are doing a lot of clearing, like how nicely you can see Tom and Hook's Treehouse, stuff like that. When was the last time you were over at the island?
I would say September.
Okay.
Or no, August. Late August, September. Right before the big storm hit.
The caves are still good.
Yeah.
I just feel like everything else needs a little bit. Christmas decorations.
Already.
I'm embracing it.
Yeah. I mean, after Tuesday, it's gonna be all Christmas anyway. Just like the trees gonna probably come up the first weekend of.
What are we looking at here? What is this? Oh.
Meet and greet.
I was like, what are we looking at?
Jack and Sally.
Jack and Sally doing a meet and greet inside the courtyard. That's so cool.
Yeah.
We've had really wonderful character experiences this trip. When we were dressed up as Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw that thing. You see me there?
Oh my God. gosh, like Critter Country, we had so much fun with Tigger. Tigger was doing like mirror show with Leander and everything. It was super fun. We can smell the bromine, smell the pirates. Here's Eudora's Chic Boutique, which is a nice shop. My question with that shop is, like, is it selling stuff?
That's a good question. Especially when Tiana opens up.
Yeah. They're gonna have to repurpose the Briar Patch, don't you think? They could even keep it called the Briar Patch if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's gonna have to become Tiana merch.
And exited from the ride.
Yeah.
Right there on your left hand side. I'm over here.
Personally, this is the restroom to avoid almost more than any other in the entire park as far as I'm concerned. They've been working on that fire damage
For a while.
for months and months. And it's a beautiful historical piece. So. Looks like there's plenty of table space at Tiana's Palace.
Perfect way to time to come is right at lunch.
You enjoyed your meal?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Was it dramatically different than French Market experience?
No.
No.
You know, it's about
Similar.
similar.
Look at the overflow lines for Holiday Mansion here. Of course, we know they're redesigning and repurposing this whole area to make more of a queue.
January. I'm curious to see how it's going to look when they finish.
Wow, these festive garlands on the lamps are really cool.
Yeah.
With the masks. They're beautiful. So the Sailing Ship Columbia is the only operating large vessel on the rivers of America right now because Mark Twain is getting a paint job and it's looking really good. They've got the scrims down right now. We can see what's going on. The entire secret little back path here that connects, it's all closed off. They've got like a little locked door on the other side. And it might stay that way until Tiana gets a little bit closer even, but we'll see. They might open up that seating back there. We love that spot, but
It's like a secluded spot.
yeah, very secluded. But there's a lot of people hard at work. This whole area right here is just the construction corridor. They have a bucket and a rope, and they will pass the bucket down the chute where the main drop is and put something in the bucket and then pull it back up. I was watching them do that yesterday. They need to make like a grassy mound up there. And they are. You can see the steel up at the top.
Yeah. I can't wait till they install the water tower.
Yes, that'll be a big cool thing. Because that's going to be such a visual weenie.
Yeah.
I'm going to look down in here.
Oh, there it is right here.
All plywood. Yeah.
Covered up.
All covered up, I guess, so they can walk around. Temporary power so they can get work done. Lights.
I just asked the exact same question.
And like a cast member area.
Yeah.
Hey, I just told you your choices.
Yeah, they got this locked door here on this side. Which probably makes these folks here at this stand happy.
All the canoes.
Yeah.
Still haven't done those.
They just need riders right now. They just don't they need to have a certain amount to actually fill the canoe.
People don't want to work out.
But they were open yesterday. Shall we step into Critter Country?
Yeah.
So at this point, it's a little muddy sometimes on where New Orleans Square, Frontierland, and Critter Country end and begin. But we're definitely in Critter Country by now.
Yeah.
Briar Patch is still the Briar Patch, but it's just selling all sorts of stuff. I think I saw Baby Grogu in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe we'll stop by on our way out. But Scaffolding stretches all the way around, and I've just never seen Pooh so popular because what else is there to do in Critter Country except get on Pooh?
It's gonna probably still be popular once Tiana opens up.
Yeah. It's such a great little ride. We rode it yesterday. We mapped it on one of our videos recently and kind of showed how the two theaters of Country Bear Jamboree work their way. And that entrance hasn't been used in a long time. But Pooh Corner's a nice building. I bet you they'll take, because they are planning on taking a good chunk of Pooh Corner for a Tiana shop as well, right?
I think so.
I think it's a super charming
it'll make
spot.
sense.
Waterfall, Pooh Sticks Creek.
I think it'll blend well, transition well.
Do you think they'll put something new in up there where they used to have Brer Rabbit?
Yeah, I'm sure they will. There goes Pooh Bear.
Yeah, there goes Pooh. Somebody will come back in a minute. Rabbit or Tigger.
Yeah. Eeyore.
Eeyore. Eeyore's a fun meet. But I would guess everything from like the Teddy Bar Swinging Arcade sign over would be Tiana.
Working hard back there.
Yeah. It's no joke. They're busy.
So they said late 2024. I wonder how late.
Well, it's gonna have to be late. I mean, I don't know. You gotta think it's gotta be opening like a year from now, right?
Yeah.
We're in that ballpark.
Hey, that'd be nice.
It might be like a December 25th or something.
No, they can't do that.
But I mean, if they could get it open by November 11th,
Oh, the time for holidays.
yeah, that'd be great. Even better would be to get it open at the end of the summer, but
Yeah, that's dreaming.
yeah.
Oh, that's a Universal.
On our next trip next month, we're definitely doing a day at Universal.
Which will be open first? Tiana or the new coaster at Universal?
Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem pretty serious over there.
Yeah, they're starting to lay the foundation for the track out already.
Yeah. They've got their screen permits and all that stuff figured out. And that park needs rides. And it needs a ride that's not just an indoor screen ride.
Yeah.
Desperately, so.
I think they were saying that'll bring some coaster enthusiasts out. To where they're talking about their coaster's going to be.
Yeah.
If it's anything like the Velocity coaster, it's going to be a good coaster.
Well, riding down that gigantic escalator is cool,
Yeah.
especially at night. I mean, there's so much to look at. So, like riding a roller coaster all up and down it, that sounds awesome. What do you think, Hungry Bear or Galactic Grill? Which one's better?
Oh, that's a good one. I would say I like Galactic Grill.
Galactic Grill? Yeah, Galactic Grill gets it on breakfast for sure.
Definitely breakfast. Breakfast
And they
burritos.
really should make like a pathway.
Galactic Grill is always so easy and there's always a table.
Yeah.
Always. So we rode Rise of the Resistance yesterday, and my video of it is not that great. But we got the B mode for Kylo Ren at
really?
the end. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. Like he's out there in his ship.
Because he
Yeah. Thought that was interesting. I'm sitting there trying to film and I'm staring at where I know the animatronic is supposed to be,
yeah.
and I missed.
Downhill ride.
It's a railroad.
But Mario was like, no, let me walk.
Saw Mando yesterday and Grogu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can really smell the sage grass in here. You know, at first I was like, what's up with all these trees with these teeny tiny leaves? And I wasn't buying it, but it's actually really nice horticultural design. It like smells good. The bees and birds seem to love it. I see hummingbirds here a lot. And the tiny little leaves and like little puffballs, like mimosa trees and stuff. I think it really works. Just took me a while to come around. Sorry, bud. What's your favorite ship style?
Like
the A-wing or the X-wing or?
I like the X-wing.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I had the Y-wing.
Yeah.
Classic Y-wing.
I had a cool X-wing. It was kind of small, but it had like a little button in the back, and you could press it and it would like collapse.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. And then you could put it back together. This sounds bad, but I don't know if it's but on the weekdays, there's smaller crowds, but there's always like much more angry parents.
Really?
Like I feel like there's always like, I feel like every time I turn around, especially on weekdays when there's more little kids here, there's like parents just losing their you know, just going nuts. Just
I witnessed that a couple times on a flight home yesterday.
It's like,
Especially
relax.
traveling with small kids.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. You see a meltdown.
There he is, Tiny. Galaxy's Edge does restrooms and water fountains really well.
Yes, the restrooms in the park.
Yeah. It's the creature stall. That one's always fun to check out. I like those posters.
Oh, yeah.
Those are kind of new.
Yeah.
Dude over here is still turning.
There's Chewie.
And Vimerati. Oh, we've got an Imperial officer that they're hiding from. I see. Cast members.
Oh, no, it's a Bye.
Vi Marathi, yeah. Haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
Imperial officer's got a new recruit. Very cool. That's fun.
Chewie hiding.
Yeah, I enjoy this land a lot. I try and go to Oga's every chance I can. And Are you gonna try the hurricane
Where?
at the Cafe Orleans?
Oh, so they do have drinks over there.
Oh, yeah, I think that's like. Well, I think they might have a couple of beers and a couple of wines.
Probably.
My guess is Amy will be over here doing Millennium Falcon, which is like Leander's second favorite ride. Woo! Oh,
I know, wasted coffee. Thank you so much.
sure. No coffee down there.
$5 cup of coffee.
Sometimes the line is just ridiculous, though.
Oh, yeah, to get the others.
It's a follow the magic thing for me. Like if the line's short and everything falls together, then I'm into it. It's like when a character comes by and you're there right as a line gets formed. You're like, I'm picking that line. Like that's it. Boba's blue milk. You're not a fan, is that correct?
Yeah, correct. I'm not a big fan of the blue milk or what's that, the yellow milk?
The green milk. I like them both. That was so funny. We were here when we were here with Bill and Camille.
Yeah.
And everyone, we bought it for the video.
Yeah.
And no one wanted it. And I was like, oh. Everyone's like, oh, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. I was the only one who was like, I'll drink it. This is another entrance into Galaxy's Edge. There's 3 entrances into Galaxy's Edge. And this Big Thunder Trail does extend Frontierland quite a bit. But I have to imagine that they look at spaces like this as, we could put an attraction there.
Something kind of interactive.
Yeah.
Attraction or something.
I mean, it's nice looking at the old remnants of, nature's mine train through Wonderland, but at the same time, more attractions are often fun too.
Especially with the tunnel right there.
Yeah. Leave a little bit of space between attractions, and 50 years down the road, you probably put an attraction in between them.
Extend Big Thunder 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah, it could certainly stand to be a little longer.
Go underneath.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. These guys are cute. Well, there we are coming out of Frontierland, folks. And that's the west side of the park. Wow.
What is this?
How long do you think the fountains will stick around?
As far as what do you mean? Like,
You think they'll be here the whole rest of the year?
yeah, I think so.
You don't think they'll go away November 10th?
No, they'll be here. I think they'll be here.
For the whole Disney 100.
Yep, exactly. I like the Tesla you are. So, okay, Fantasyland.
Have you been here? I haven't. Oh, Riley, this is.
See if they fix that one panel. Not at all. Yeah, that's pretty rough over there. They're just not done. That's our theory. Did you ever take your daughter to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique?
No.
We haven't done that. 30 minutes, big crowds, but ride long, you know,
That's
not too bad.
30 minutes is like a dream,
Not
for,
too
especially
bad.
for Peter Pan.
We rode all of these yesterday. The only one that's looking like it needs help is Pinocchio. And it's mostly lighting.
Yeah.
They've just got, Pinocchio just has older lighting in it.
So dated.
Mr. Toad, 20 minutes or so. Not bad. Hey there, Monstro.
No, I need to leave. I need to leave. He said, have a good birthday. I said, you too.
Like 76.
Going through the jaws of Monstro the Whale. We rode the teacups with Mad Hatter and Alice the other day.
Yeah.
Super fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're cute. We'll come back that way. Head to ToonTown?
Yes.
Which, forgive me, but oh, I love that. There's the Herald popcorn turner. Love that. But like, I struggle with the okay, we need to close the fountain already, you know, and we need to close Centennial Park for the third time since we've opened it.
I wonder what is the problem with it? Is it like paint chipping or
Paint
wear and
chipping?
tear?
I mean, we're just talking about playground equipment here,
Yeah.
pretty much, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like municipalities all over the place conquer these problems.
Yeah. It's been almost since just February.
And they still haven't done the little splash pad. It's like, it's weird that there's construction walls in there. It's a Small World is closed, I believe until
The 10th?
the 10th, yeah. Reopening with a holiday kickoff. Always love that one at Christmas, though. Yeah, I think this is one of the cutest little stores in the park.
Oh, a gift shop?
Yeah, they've got so many little figurines. I really like it. Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you. But they've got some pretty cool toys. I like all figurines. I've always been into figurines. Excuse me. Check out, they got this big Sleeping Beauty castle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I got a carousel. It's drained.
Hope they don't screw it up.
Ooh, big crowds for Tale of the Lion King.
Yeah.
They weren't showing anything at the Royal Theater all week, so hopefully they are today.
They're probably just closed for the weekends.
Yeah. I know this is like meant to be for ADA accessibility on this side, but no one uses it.
Yeah.
So I use it. You already rode Roger today, huh?
Yeah, well, it was just a 5-minute wait when I rode it.
I bet you it's not now.
It's like 55 now.
They got all the Christmas decorations up here too.
Oh, yeah.
But there it is, folks. There's Centennial Park. And, you know, it's a nice little thing with some little tree trunks and some spongy ground. And then the fountain. So it's just, we're scratching our heads. They've got Goofy's Play Yard open again, though. There's not an arrival window here for a while, so I have to stop somewhere else. We did Mickey's house and went all the way back to his barn. It's super cool that they have both those things. I think I might just get a drink here at this popcorn stand. That's a pretty long line. I just, you know, we can't get all the way around the boat yet. I like that they have like a little toddler area back there.
Sitting or standing on any fences, rocks, or railings throughout the queue. Thank you.
And this is nice, you know, people sitting on the grass and stuff like that. That's cool.
Up the exit, the customer at the top station.
They've got one spinning teacup out here. And they've got these windows. Wait for Pluto there. Oh, sorry.
The coke hits differently here.
Yeah. Here comes Pete. Howdy, neighbor. Woo. This is fun. Kids are having fun here.
Ya Pluto?
And it's better than a broken Goofy's bounce house. Standby for this ride is consistently reasonable.
Yeah. Well, it can be deceiving. It depends how long the lightning lane is. If it gets long, that 45 turns into 70 easy. I got suckered into it once.
I see. It's just kept stretching. I think that every time I'm here, this would be a different park if Stuart Woods were banned, or much more restricted to who was allowed to have them. It would be a different park. For the better. I can't help but think. I do love that.
The transition?
Mm-hmm. Sound does so much. There's Fred Gurley.
Wookiee of the year. I like his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I like his shirt, and it said Wookiee of the year.
Ah. They totally should have a Wookiee of the Year award on Kashyyyk.
Yeah, it is a little bit more humid than normal.
A little bit, yeah. It's not bad in the shade, you know.
Thank goodness for the cloud cover.
Right. One day, we'll be able to go up there and hang a right and go into an attraction. They didn't have the water for the Matterhorn running yesterday, and they do today.
What's up?
The waterfalls on the Matterhorn were not running yesterday, and now they are. It's nice. They're going to be closing that monorail to paint its track before too long.
Shipping away. I wonder if they ever replace the track.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like it's showing its age.
Yeah. I don't know if there comes a point where, you know, the concrete gets so stressed you have to replace a section.
You're gonna have to. Because this coming up on what, 65 years?
59.
Yeah.
A lot of people here riding roller coasters today. Amy was really looking at the people mover tracks close yesterday. Having a, why are these still here? They look so awesome.
I think Amanda was asking that question not too long ago.
Yeah.
Like back in the old days.
I mean, it was awesome, but either do something with it or don't.
Like the Starcade is not just the Cooper things out there.
Yeah.
Look, they have some.
The only thing up there that works are the speakers.
That's why I like Disney World's Tomorrowland a little bit better.
Yeah.
It has a taste of the old school with the people mover and the rockets on the top.
Yes. All right, folks, Space Mountain reopened today. We're gonna head up, check it out.
Still not bad, 40-minute standby.
Yeah. Yeah, Starcade's just a sign now.
I need you to sit down. We don't have to bump it. Sit down.
The stairs there. Lisa wants to lift it up like 4 little stairs.
You've been using your Magic Band? I know you have one.
Yeah, I didn't charge it today. I have it on me right here.
Gotcha.
I'll probably charge it till lunch. I brought it this morning. I put it in my bag. I meant to plug it in when I was driving.
Gotcha.
I'm like, crap, I didn't plug it in. I used it the last couple of times. I like it. Just skating into the park. That's about it.
And that's another one right here that I wish was still an attraction and isn't. It is the whole theater. Okay. Well, Space Mountain's looking pretty cool.
Yeah.
Has some new galaxies up there for you to check out, some more stars. Looks to me like they're making use of the projectors that are mounted there for hyperspace.
Yeah. Much clearer galaxy effects.
Once you get through like the lift hills, though, I didn't think they made the lift hill any brighter.
Without them,
I thought the lift hill was still the same, and then the one lift hill that has all of the blue lights, they're still out.
Yeah, if it was like some little disappointment, that's the part I was disappointed with.
Yeah. But still,
yeah,
looks
still
cool.
Good. Still smooth.
Some good, some bad, yeah?
Ooh, I got my high score earlier today on Astro Blasters.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You're getting better.
87,000. I don't know how I got it.
Nice.
I was like, oh, yes.
We got like 800,000 on Spider-Man this morning.
Oh, cool. As a team.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Nice.
His little Iron Man blaster does quite a bit. Enhances his performance there. Blows everything up. We had some fun on Astro Blasters yesterday. I tell you, just every gun's a little different.
Yeah.
Some guns you can aim, some guns you can't.
I think that's the thing. I had one that had good aim.
Yeah.
The other times, they're like terrible.
Yeah. That was my experience yesterday. And when I ride by myself, I always try and use both guns at once, and that never works out.
I'll just have to remember the car number I'm in if I do well in that. Like, I went to the Cycles Around. Give me car number 16.
The Plaza Inn here. I did the Halloween Screams dining package.
How was that?
Well, I mean, food-wise, it was pretty good.
Uh-huh.
But you can see here, like, this is your view of the castle.
Right.
Right here. So it's just not that great. This is the seating section that you sit in.
Uh-huh.
And your view of the castle is really obstructed by trees.
Trees, yeah.
So you don't really get a good view of the projections.
Just paying for your dinner.
Just really for the fireworks, you know, you're paying for the ability to sit, not having to camp out. But, you know, I don't know that I'd do it again.
Uh-huh.
I think the thing to do, the splurge on occasionally at the Plaza Inn is character breakfast.
Yeah. I think the best experiences, I think, is Fantastic for a package.
Yeah. Yeah, and Hungry Bear dining package on the go was so reasonable. Mm-hmm. But as far as like cost of the dining package, it's not like it was that much more than just getting the meal would have been.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hefty corn dog line right there.
For the third best. For the third best corn dogs at Disneyland.
So says you. If they'd open up like a soul dog with like Planko crumbs, and like the half and half cheese stick, half hot dogs.
Yeah.
They're crazy good. Look at all the post-lunch timers coming in.
Yeah. Have you been to the packing house in Anaheim?
Say that again?
The packing house.
The packing house?
Yeah.
No, I haven't been there.
It's like, come like about a mile away from here. Like a little district, I think it's still Anaheim. But it's like a food and drinks. But it's like a big built warehouse, have all these different, it's like a farmer's market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was there, I think last weekend with a friend.
Nice.
Nice variety of food.
That sounds cool. We've got the Pike's Market in Seattle.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. But all indoors. I mean, Pikes has the same thing indoors, partially indoors too, right?
Little in, little out. Yeah,
that.
it's all over the place. Yeah.
So that's what reminded me of the most, Pikes Market.
Yeah, it's fun heading down to the city. And we've got the best flying theater in the country, I think.
Oh, I gotta check that out next time I'm up here.
Yeah, you should. That is one hard-working Disneyland band.
Yes, they are. They work for their money.
What's that?
They work for their money.
Yeah. They're marching this way.
Coming back up.
Oh no, they're just taking their place on the
stairs.
The square. Actually might be fun. You want to do a grand circle tour before we head over next door?
What's that? Oh, on a train?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We can do that.
All right, folks. We're going to wrap this up with a grand circle tour. Hope you had fun with us at Disneyland.
Grand Circle Tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's ToonTown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad,
and I've always wondered why they don't have more than one little animal statue here for you to look at. That's it. And you got to be pretty quick to find it.
First stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails.
Right behind this rock.
Just ahead of the New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. Grab hold of those mining trains and turn them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. Mickey and Minnie format. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is ToonTown Depot, Mickey's ToonTown. Town Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
You haven't watched it yet? See, you haven't even watched it, and it's free on Disney Plus. There's the train station and the monorail station.
Into the future, to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and starspeeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the daily operating monorail system. Gliding above Disneyland since 1949.
Beautiful.
Along the monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the October. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel.
It was pretty stunning animation. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very realistic.
Spaceships, doing battle with evil empires and emperors. Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah, the Marvels movie. Probably. I like the Marvel series. I thought it was pretty good. We're watching Loki right now. The last episode was set like back in time, and it was zany. It reminded me of like an old Star Trek episode where they go back and meet Mark Twain, the writer, and it's like it was a little weird. I didn't particularly love the last episode so far.